welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. We are going to make a card using the Tonic craft kit of this month, which is Art Nouveau. I have already done my die cutting. Actually, this one I haven't even bothered taking out yet, which we will do because we do need this. And I say we're going to make a card. Actually, we're going to make a two. So on my unboxing of this, I did say that this isn't something that appeals to me, which it isn't, but I have seen a peek of next month, which is a floral one, so I probably get next month's, and then I think I'm going to cancel because the floral one looks really nice. The dies actually is something that I think I will use a lot, so I think if I'm going to use it, then yeah. But you can actually pick and choose how many of these kits you want, but yeah, they are really nice. And when I'm just sort of taking these out, yeah, there we go. So they are lovely, the dies are lovely, they're just not my sort of style of die, but they are lovely, I'm not going to lie. So I do need to get my magnetic sheets out, because this is not really a very good way of storing them, but yeah, so I will grab my magnetic sheets out. But here are my ideas for cards. So we've just used the dies, so this is one, and then this will be the other one as well. So that's what, actually, do you know what, I think I quite like the idea of maybe that one on there. Yeah, I might do that, and then that one on there. So so yes, I have done some die cutting out. They look lovely. We do have our stamp set. We've got all of our products, which I'm going to grab out, and then we do have our papers, which are just absolutely gorgeous. You can't see me today. There I am. So yeah, so absolutely gorgeous papers. I love them, absolutely love them. So now that I want to put these papers back in here so we don't damage them, and then they'll go on my filing cabinet thing, whatever it's called, and then the box I can reuse and send happy mail in it, or whatever it is that I want to send. So this is what we are going to use. So I'm going to grab myself some white cardstock because I want white card bases. This is 220 GSM that I am using, and I want 10 full cards, so I'm folding it in half. Yeah, and just making sure that's nicely scored, and then I'm bringing in my trimmer and I'm cutting it at 4 1/8, and that will give me 2 A6 cards. So the measurements of these cards are 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. So that is what we're using. Here is our gorgeous, and make sure that fits. It does just. Now I'm thinking, I'm just looking, I'm actually going to bring in some of this gorgeous, yeah, I think I'm going to bring in this mirror card, which probably isn't the best thing to use on camera, but still, because you will see me. Now I'm going to do 5 7/8 by 4 1/8, and that in theory should give me 2, yeah, more or less the same. So because what I'm thinking is, what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to pop these on there like that, and then we have that gorgeous nice dark background. Yeah, I love that actually, so really pleased with that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's get that adhered down. Now I'm thinking that I might want to cut down this base just across there. Yeah, I think I will, but let's get it stuck down and then let's cut it down, because I think that way we're going to get it right, because if I start chopping at it, no my luck, I will get it completely wrong. Right, I am coming in with a glue stick because I want to use up all of my glues, and I can't believe that I have absolutely loads of them still, and they're not going anywhere, so, which is a bit annoying. So let's line that up. So there's our first one, all done. Let's do the second piece. Again, just using my glue stick. I'm going to change glues in a second when I put the other bits on, but I just thought it'd be easier to use the glue stick than it will to use well, I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll just be about the same actually. So again, I'm just going to line that up, make sure that it's all on, and then we're going to just stick that on. Right, I've just got a glue pen. I'm hoping it's not, no, it's not blocked, sorry. So I'm just going to go around the edge because we really want to make sure that this is adhered. And then I've just realised there's 3 bits up in that corner. There we go. So yeah, so I'm wanting this to be adhered nicely. So before we cut it down, I thought if we put this on first, then, right, I'm going to use my cloth because I don't want glue all over my hands and then spoil this, because I know what I'm like. So that is going to have to be glued down. Oh, and we've got a bit there which I hadn't seen, so let's take that out because we don't, that shouldn't be in there. There we go. Okay, right, really nice. So what I'm going to do, because I know that this card's not, I don't need this card any longer than that, is I am going to trim it down. So there we go, which makes it look so much better. Right, I'm just going to pop that on the glue stick, and then let's adhere that. There we go. Much better, because it keeps getting caught. It's been getting caught on everything since I die cut it. Right, okay, so there's that. Then we are going to use this, which is the center, so I'm going to adhere that down, but I think what I'm going to use is actually come in and use foam pads. However, yeah, I will. I was going to use card actually, but I do have a drawer full to the brim of foam pads and other bits, so I think let's get them used up. Okay, so I think it'll be nice, these bits raised. So I'm keeping these cards very basic, and I'm just using the dies. So I don't normally just use dies to make cards. I find it actually really difficult just to use paper, like specialty paper and stuff like that, to make cards with, would you believe, and then a die. I don't know. Whereas pictures and stuff, I find it quite easy. So I think that's why I can't really work the kits much as, yeah. Right. We've got this which says sending warmest wishes. Part of me thinks that maybe, do I want something else on there? Or maybe just, I think I need to turn it, don't I? I really like that, and I'm going to keep it really basic actually. Let's come in with the glue pen again. So yeah, I think so. So I'm going to make it sideways instead, but I mean, it looks beautiful. It really does look beautiful. So I don't know why I find doing cards like this hard, but I think we all have a card, don't we, a card style that we find hard. I tend to be, I think it's because I love flowers, so I'm wondering if that's it. But there's that. Now I really want to add some of this absolute gorgeous glitter, so I'm hoping you can use them as drops, because that's what I'm planning on using them as, because it's really nice. But like I said, I've never used this before, so I don't know how it works. So this is my first time, so I'm hoping it does dry just like Nouveau drops. Let's tap this. So to get them flat, I always tap it. Oh, they look alright. And then I'm going to bring in this copper penny as well, because I really like the idea of some of this. Yeah, oh, I like that, just to add just that extra little bit of detail. So there is our first card. So like I said, really quick card making today. Right, next one, again, I think we'll do the same thing. Now I do need my I don't know where I put my O, but I just need to take those two out. So I'm going to do the same thing, except this time we're going to keep the border up at the top and the bottom. So let's put some glue on, so a really thin layer because we don't want it to seep out. And let's and then some glue over on this side as well. So making sure that it's nice and thin, and then like I said, I want to keep that border equal both top and bottom, so just like that, and then use my cloth to come in, and any glue that sort of spills over I'm just going to wipe off because this is mirror card, so you're going to see it. So yeah, okay, right, so there's that bit done. I mean, these are just absolutely stunning. I love how each design sort of goes in together. So this is going to be our next piece. Do I want it? Yeah, I think I want it raised. It might be a little bit of a nightmare raise though, because I'm not sure how I would do around the edges. I do have these little tiny ones that maybe will fit in somewhere. That's the only thing I can sort of think of. Yeah, they do. So if we pop them up around the edges where they'll fit, that might be enough. Actually, I think these need cutting in half again. Okay, so because we need these really, really thin. But I suppose it's what you get if you want to have it raised up. I'm not going to put too many on. I just want enough to keep it stable, so that it's not going to collapse on itself. So yeah, okay, that's looking good. Maybe just a few more. Right, oh, that should be more than enough. So one there and one there. Okay. It's very, very fiddly, I'm not going to lie. This is like super, super fiddly. So yeah, okay, right, and then okay, I think I'm just going to pop that on there. But yeah, I think that should be fine, fingers crossed anyway. So let's take all the backings off, and then we'll get this adhered down. I do actually like Art Nouveau, I'm not going to lie, I do like it, but yeah, it is a style that I do struggle with. I've got a couple of Art Nouveau kits that were gifted to me, and you know, I should get them out and we should have a play with them, because it is something that I struggle with. I struggle with putting them together. So I mean, this die set, actually everything matches in together, which is lovely. So you've got two different designs in which, like, style of card that you can make, which I think's really, really nice. So yeah, but it is something that I struggle with. So having a kit that's like Art Nouveau, and then having it so that, yeah, and it just being a die with, and you've got to sort of produce the focal image yourself using just dies. For me personally, and it is me, it is really, really hard. So right, I'm going to raise this bit up as well. Oh, I don't want 3. Oh, really, really sticky. Okay, let's turn this over. Now I do want, there it is, I want my glue, because we need to add lots of adhesive to this, because this is going to be getting stuck onto glitter cardstock, so we need to make sure that, yeah, it adheres nicely and it lines up perfectly. So there we are. Really like that. So let's take our backing off, so we don't need that anymore. And then let's adhere that down. And, oh, actually if I hold it there, I'll be able to see. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. Just trying to make sure that's fine. Brill. Right, let's get rid of these bits because we don't need these bits at all. And that is looking lovely, isn't it? Oh, I love that. Right, last thing then, I think, let me just put the lid on my glue, so I don't need that. Oh, I don't know what to, let's just add some Nuvo drops, I think. Yeah. So I'm just going to add 3 just along the bottom, and then I'm going to add 3 along the top. So just like that. Okay, right, and then I'm going to tap it. There we are. And there you have it. There are my 2 cards using the Tonic Studio craft kit this month. Like I say, I am going to cancel it, but I think I'll get next month's kit and then that'll be it. Because it looks quite nice. But yeah, I love my Nuvo products though. Please, honestly, I really love my Nuvo products and I highly recommend them. Oh, and there's Quincy. I think there's a cat. So I'm going to go. That's my cue to leave. So yes, I'm gonna just go and sort them out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Till next time, happy crafting. Bye.